think robotics is something that people have always thought about in the past, from science fiction movies and seeing all these developments in Japan over the years, for example. I think what we're seeing more and more with robotics is having a real everyday benefit for people, whether it's in business, whether it's in society as well, and helping even with things such as healthcare needs for the elderly, for example. So it is extraordinary in that as it develops, the implications and the benefits of robotics is very widespread for business and for society as well. In the past, what we've seen in recent times, the manufacturing industry has really benefited from a lot of automated processes and driving efficiency. I think we see that in Singapore with the drive towards productivity. There's a lot more that can be done within, for example, the manufacturing sector. I think what's really exciting is when we think more broadly than that, when we look at the services industry. I think, for example, the unmanned kiosks that we see, the unmanned checkouts in the retail industry when we all go and buy our groceries is a very simple example, but a very effective one. I think we'll see that more in the hoteling industry, tourism and leisure, and we do see examples of more and more automation coming through in the service industry more broadly. Specifically, robotics and automated decision making through machine learning will also help facilitate that. And to me, a lot of that's going to be, should be, and will be about improving consumer and customer experience. There's a couple of things. There are real challenges around people needing to skill up and develop new skills. I think the other concern people often have is things like just safety and, how do we make sure the aspects around the risks of robotic applications are well managed. And from a regulatory point of view, it's going to depend on different industry sectors. But it is something the regulators are going to need to focus on and just look at as more and more robotic applications are put into practice, that we're keeping ahead of the curve and making sure the right regulations are in place to protect workers, protect consumers, and also benefit society. No, we shouldn't be afraid that that's the case. I think the key thing is that robotics, and I think it works very well in tandem with many other emerging technologies, such as machine learning, enables new areas of productivity, new value-adding activities that the workforce can do. To me, that's an opportunity for us to develop, to broaden our economy, broaden new skill sets, etc. And I think to the extent that it encourages productivity, it will create more jobs in the long term.